Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jason. This week I'll be doing a film analysis on a Thai movie. It's called Manakon, but then it's also known as Citizen Dog. This movie was released in 2004. A brief intro on the movie. All the names are in Thai, but I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong. The director of this movie is Vizit Sasanatiang. The storyline is written by Khoi Nach, but his actual name is Siripan Tachajindawong. The main cast of this movie is Mahasamud Bunyar as Pot and Sangthong Kedutung as Jin. The duration of this entire movie is 1 hour and 40 minutes. The genre of this movie falls under comedy, fantasy and romance. We will start off with the plot summary. Pot is a man without a dream. He went to Bangkok to work in a tin factory. One day he accidentally chopped off his fingers and packed it in the can. He started to look for his lost finger in supermarkets. He then changed his job to a security guard. He then meets his love of his life, Jin, who is a maid. Jin carries a white book around but have no idea what the book is about. Pot have a crush on her. He changes his job again as a taxi driver to help Jin achieve her dream. However, Pot will have to take a backseat to Jin's other obsessive natures. This week, I'll be analyzing the movie based on the elements in European films. This movie uses some of the common neorealist elements such as the use of non-professional actors. The movie also restrained in using expressive shots. Close-up shots were widely used in this movie. Other common neorealist elements are long takes. There are a few scenes in this movie that uses a long take. Long takes are fluid and eloquent camera movements. Common neorealist also uses reflective image in the mirror in a low-key lighting. In the starting of the movie, a shot of Pot brushing his teeth is reflected through the mirror. Other than that, common neorealist uses symmetrical composition and it creates a sense of harmony. This scene of the citizens singing were placed symmetrically and gives off a relaxed feeling. Italian neorealists tend to highlight the social problem in the reality world. The movie emphasizes on the importance of reducing waste in planet Earth. Jin collected plastic bottles and started to pile them up. She even took part in activist events on reducing plastic waste. The director is trying to send a message on the plastic waste issue in our Mother Earth. In addition, Italian neorealism films tend to look for non-actors for the movie. Citizens were lip-syncing in this scene. They were all citizens. A scene of activists protesting on the roads are mostly non-actors. Another element of Italian neorealism is the voice of the actors are posed up. Same goes to this movie, the voice of the actors were posed up, which means that their voice is either recorded before or after the shoot. We will then move on to New Wave. One of the elements in New Wave is location shooting. This film is shot at various places in Bangkok. Other than that, New Wave films are made quickly and produce less than half the usual cost. This movie uses quite a lot of CGIs. This scene of the pile of plastic bottles are actually CGI in post-production. Last but not least, New Wave films always uses a handheld camera. In the movie, I found out this scene of Jin picking up plastic bottles is handheld and it's very wobbly. Moving on to Modernism. Modernism usually applies long takes technique, which I mentioned earlier. Pot was talking to his grandmother at his hometown and this shot is a lengthy shot only focusing on the grandma's words. In addition, Modernism often have hallucination scenes. One of the scenes are Jin having hallucination on a non-fictional character, PAP.HUMNOY. To conclude, even though this movie is a Thai movie, but the director uses a lot of European film techniques in it. This film might not be a logical movie, but then it's actually quite meaningful behind it. The director wants to send a message of saving our Mother Earth by reducing plastic waste. That's all from me this week. See you next week.